I built my cabin in Lake Fall Ridge to disappear. After decades spent on the federal bench, sentencing cartel bosses, corrupt officials, and white-collar wolves in silk suits, I wanted peace. I wanted trees. I wanted quiet. So I bought a secluded 5-acre lot on the edge of a developing luxury subdivision and built a modest cabin with my own hands. No contractors, no HOA approval. Because I wasn't in the HOA, not legally, not even close, and I planned to keep it that way. But the Lake Fall Ridge HOA board had other ideas. From the moment they discovered I lived on their ridge, they started circling like vultures. It started with letters. You are in violation of architectural uniformity standards. Please submit a retroactive application for HOA membership. Unapproved solar panels must be removed. I sent them back with one sentence stamped in red. This property lies outside your jurisdiction. Do not contact me again. I might have signed it with my initials, JTH, followed by the two letters I rarely used outside courtrooms, U.S. District Court. That should have been the end of it. Instead, they escalated. They tried to fine me. They trespassed to inspect landscaping compliance. One board member even filed a noise complaint about my wind chimes. I stayed calm. I didn't want to play my card yet. But then one dry August night, everything changed. I was away for a legal symposium in D.C. Ironic in hindsight. When I landed, I had 6 missed calls and a voicemail from the fire marshal. Sir, your home has been destroyed by fire. Origin appears suspicious. I flew back immediately. What I found was a blackened skeleton where my sanctuary used to be. My solar array? Gone. My library of legal journals? Ash. My dog's favorite porch steps? Charred stumps. The fire inspector quietly pulled me aside. Accelerants were used, he said, and we found something odd. Behind the cabin, half buried in the soil, they discovered a burned metal HOA sign, one I'd never installed. Nearby, footprints led back toward the development's maintenance trail. That was the moment I dropped my gloves. What the Lake Fall Ridge HOA didn't know, what they couldn't possibly know, was who I was. They didn't know I was Judge Jonathan Thorne Hale, appointed by the president, confirmed by the Senate, and feared by more than a few high-priced attorneys. They didn't know I'd presided over federal RICO cases and dismantled organized crime networks. They didn't know I had FBI contacts, and when I whispered the word arson for extortion, they listened. Within a week, a task force was quietly reviewing HOA financial records, board member communications, and GPS data from maintenance vehicles. The evidence was damning. A board member's phone pinged at my cabin at 2:03 a.m. the night of the fire. Purchase records showed 5 gallons of accelerant bought hours before. Emails uncovered talk of forcing that loaner into compliance one way or another. Worst of all, a motion in their minutes titled, Last Resort to Protect Community Standards. 3 HOA board members were indicted on charges of arson, conspiracy, racketeering, and attempted insurance fraud. The rest resigned in disgrace. And me, I rebuilt. Not a cabin this time. A stone house, fire-resistant, with state-of-the-art surveillance. I even landscaped a courtyard with a granite bench that bears an inscription. Justice is not an HOA form. It is fireproof. Locals know not to bother me now. Tourists whisper when they pass the gate, because the HOA tried to burn a man out and discovered he wrote the law they thought they could twist. Now they don't just fear consequences, they fear me.